Walk in things.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Thank you very much for talking to you. All of you.
What up, though? You already know how I go. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. You dig. Make sure y'all hit them links in the descriptions. You dig. Let me say this real quick. I did a video on felony murder about a guy named Lavelle. Public information. I want to educate you on what felony murder is. I've done this before, but I didn't like the way I dragged on. I don't think I articulated myself as well as I would like. And I know y'all like longer videos. Y'all keep telling me that longer videos. I notice all my real long videos get way more views. But I'm going to give you as much as I can without dragging on. So for you guys out there, young thugging that's in the streets, you're going to eventually slip up. You're going to eventually get caught like many do. Barely who live a life of crime ever make it out unscathed, without bullet wounds, wheelchairs, or the cemetery, or broke, strung out on the product they were selling. So, felony murder has no statute in the state of Michigan. You heard how ill talk about this. Go refer to the video. Since it has no statute, it falls under first-degree premeditated homicide. In the state of Michigan, first-degree premeditated homicide, if you're convicted of that, or you take a plea to first-degree premeditated homicide, that is natural life without the possibility of parole. And how many times do I have to tell you? NL WAP, without parole, WAP, without parole, is natural life. Period. You're going to be there till your heartbeat stops, you get a death certificate, and you come back to life, then you can go home free. Okay? If you won't get a death certificate, you're through. You're done. You're done. You're done. And don't think that you're going to do this crime, you're going to go to jail and get out because of good behavior, or if they don't give you a commutation, if a law don't change, you'll be stuck in there, rotting away your days around stiff necks and hard legs. So let's get into this thing about felony homicide. Felony homicide is when you commit a murder in the commission of another felony, a crime, period. So if I break in your house, right, and you wake up and you reach for your waist and I kill you, that could be felony homicide. They could also charge you with second degree if they just want to get you out of there, get it done and over with. But likely, you're going to get that natural life without parole. If I carjack you and I end up killing you because I have to, it's natural life without parole. It's felony murder. Contrary to belief, prosecutors do not have to give you a plea agreement. They can say, no, we're taking it to trial, and convict you because they know they got enough evidence. They don't have to offer you a plea. And if they do, here, take 25 for the body, 2 for the gun, that's 27. That's a decade, excuse me, that's 2 decades and a half that you got to do for sure if they don't want to concur with the murder conviction. 30, 40-year cop. Can you imagine doing the same thing every day in a room this big? Why does this backdrop? Can you imagine doing the same thing every day in this confined space around a bunch of men with no social skills? So I want to tell you the story, right? This guy named Lavelle, get out of jail. He got some guys behind him. Go through his girl phone, find out she texted another guy. He say, oh no, this got to stop. He got to go. That was his defense to the felony murder, that he never intended to have anybody killed, or that he didn't set it up. I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm saying this is in black and white. So he have girl text dude, get him over there. Allegedly, they was just supposed to scare him, according to his defense. They was just supposed to scare him, tell him it's done, so on and so forth. Maybe get something off of him, I don't know. So dude come over there, two guys blow down on him. Lavelle's not there. It's not there. But he created the circumstances that led to this event. So whether you in China or you around the block, you're still a part of this equation. So they pull up on dog. Shots fired. He's dying. They run away. One dude has the bright idea to go back and take a cell phone, you know, because it's evidence and you can sell it. It's an iPhone, whatever the case may be. Woo, woo, woo. So after them shots was fired, you go back and take a cell phone, you committed a felony. You committed a larceny, over $800 or something like that. You committed an unarmed robbery, whatever they want to paint the picture as. Now you just up the game. You might have got your second-degree murder charge if that didn't happen. You might have been able to argue that, but you took something from them. Now they're going to play the game dirty. Here, you can take the second-degree murder and unarmed robbery. We give you 40, you 30, and you 25. No, that's too long. We all right, well, we're going to trial. And they convict the guys. Lavelle's right now serving natural life without the possibility of parole. He was over 21 when the situation happened. He was around 24, just coming home from prison, I believe, for a second time. Now, he got to deal with the fact that he's possibly never going to get out again unless they change the law. Look how long it took for them to change natural life without parole for people 18 and under, calling it cruel and unusual punishment, except in the worstest, or the worstest of circumstances. Natural life without parole. Just to scare a guy, or just to rob a guy and scare him, tell him he not welcome over here with this girl no more. They end up offering her no time. Little this, little that. She gave him everything. Gave him all the information, all the first, last names, how tall they were, how much they weighed, what they like eating. She gave it all up. She out roaming free somewhere right now. That $20, $30 that you rob somebody for, that $100. Because most of y'all hitting licks, y'all ain't robbing no rich drug dealers. Y'all ain't robbing no armored trucks. Y'all just doing it just to be doing it, right? Is it really worth it? You get 500 from a person and you get 25 years. Divide 500 by 25. That's barely $1.50 a month, $1.75 a month. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. A little patience will get you a long way, man. I hope some of y'all don't ever have to go through the things I've been through and I've witnessed and I've faced and been losing my hair, you know, waiting to go to court and see what the outcome is. Serious cases, some not so serious. It'll stress you out. It'll traumatize you. To alleviate yourself of that pain, that strife, that struggle, that wasted time, be patient. Do things the right way. Peace and blessings be upon y'all, man. Big old 5.